I tried putting my hair up in a high ponytail for this video, but it's falling kind of flat. I don't think it's working.
Barbie, small and so petite, her clothes and figure look so neat. Purse and hats and gloves galore, and all the gadgets gals adore.
Barbie dressed for swim and fun is only $3. Her lovely fashions range from $1 to $5.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I have another doll review and unboxing for you today. So today I'm going to be taking a look at this retro Barbie. Now I'm saying retro because she is a reproduction, but of course this is a reproduction for the 35th anniversary of the original Barbie. So this is the first version of Barbie where she came in this black and white swimsuit. She had her hair up in a ponytail and everything, and she came in this slender box right here. She was $3 when she was first released back in 1959, and then all of her fashion packs came out separately. So they had like all these different little outfits you see on the box. You could buy them as separate fashion packs. Barbie has come a long way since 1959. This doll came out in 1999, right? Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, what? 89? 30, no, 94. This would have been 1994, right? Okay, I guess it says 1993, but I was close. So I guess the 35th anniversary, that makes sense. Okay, so math. Anyway, so I think she is copyright of 1993, but probably came out in 1994 for the anniversary date. Okay, I don't think this ponytail is working for me right now. There, that is better. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna be referencing a couple videos, and instead of putting them up in the iCards, I'm just gonna have them pop up on the end of this video on the screen, so if you want to watch them, you can. But a few months ago, I made a video talking about my Grail dolls. So these are dolls that I really wanted to have in my collection, but I didn't have either because I was having trouble finding them, or they were really expensive, or both. It could be, some of them were actually both. And one of the ones I was having trouble finding was a original Barbie in good condition. Now, I'm not talking about a #1 Barbie. I saw Trixie Mattel's video where she got a #1 Barbie, and it was basically, she paid the same amount that she would pay to buy a really nice car brand new. So, or I don't know, like a decent car, maybe not a super nice car. But anyway, yeah, no, I don't want a #1 Barbie because that's going to be in bad condition anyway, no matter what. Like the plastic would have degraded, discoloring, all that stuff. But I wanted one of the original Barbies just because I'd love to have one in my collection. Pay homage to the original Barbie, just have some representation. And I preferred the reproductions because if you look on the back of the box here, you can see what the original Barbie looked like. Like, she looks okay, and it's very, very similar. But what you'll notice is the original Barbie had curly bangs, and I don't like them. I don't really like the way that looks. But these reproduction dolls have normal bangs that you would have seen like in the 90s or the 80s for Barbie, where it's just like one line of rooted bangs and they just kind of curl over. I like that so much better than what the original Barbie had. So I mentioned that I wanted to get the brunette version of the Barbie, and I really wanted to have like the original Barbie in my collection. And I'm so sorry, I forgot which one of you lovely subscribers of mine sent this to me. I forgot which person it was, but somebody sent her to me, the brunette version of the original Barbie, and she is the 35th anniversary Barbie, so it is the same one. But it is the brunette version, and she's in such good condition. The box is in such good condition. I didn't really want to unbox her. I was tempted to. I was very, you don't understand how tempted I was to unbox her, because I want to take her out, I want to play with her, I want to see what her hair is like and all that stuff. But I really like her, and I was thinking of trying to get another one. Luckily, they're not super expensive. When you are able to find them still in box, they're not terribly expensive. Luckily, this one, this version, the 35th anniversary version. So I was thinking of getting a second one so that way I could keep one in the box and take one out of the box. Well, Cherry Fake, well, a different one of my subscribers saw that, knew that, and had this one, sent it to me for my birthday. Thank you so much, Cherry. And I did ask, and they said that the box was damaged when they sent it, so it was not damaged in transit, and it was with the intention of me unboxing the doll. So I'm so excited. Now I have a brunette version and a blonde version, which I'm so excited about, and I'm able to take one out of the box. I have an excuse, because the plastic is yellow, and this one, the plastic is clear. So naturally I would keep this one in the box and take this one out of the box anyway, but it's also damaged. So we're gonna be taking this one out of the box and reviewing her today and playing with her and seeing what her hair is like and everything. So I just wanted to show you the back of this box as well, since I showed the blonde version. This is what the brunette one looked like. She just looks so good. She kind of looks like Joan Crawford to me. I don't know, like, is it just me, or as Barbie as a brunette anyway? But I really like that. And then there's also like a little blurb here. It says, "She's back, the most famous American teenage fashion model ever, looking just as she did in 1959 when the world of Barbie dolls first began. Now is a perfect time to start a Barbie doll collection for a special little girl in your life, or for the special little girl in you, or little boy, or little gender non-conforming." Barbies aren't just for girls. They could just say child, I guess. There we go. Barbies aren't just for girls. And then it says original 1959 Barbie doll and package. So this is like just a better view of it. But anyway, so yeah, it's like a reproduction of the box Barbie came in, as well as Barbie and her accessories. There is sunglasses and shoes and all that stuff. I have to point out, I think this is so funny. Down at the bottom on the back of the box, it says not intended to be used with the original 1959 doll stand. Because when Barbie first came out, she had holes in the bottom of her feet and in the bottom of her shoes, because the stand was like a little disc. I don't know if it was plastic or metal or what it was made of, but it was a little disc with two rods that poked up, and basically you put Barbie on it and the rods go through her feet and up into her legs, and that held her up and allowed her to stand up on her own, rather than the doll stands that we get nowadays, where it's a piece of plastic that goes up behind the doll with a little C-clip that wraps around the doll's waist, which is what we're used to now. But yeah, so it's just saying it's not meant to be used with those stands from 1959, probably because they don't have the holes in the feet, and or maybe they're just made from different material. I don't know, but that is their little disclaimer. So basically everything is the same on both the blonde Barbie and the brunette Barbie's packaging. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and get this beauty out of the box, and I will be right back so we can take a look at her, play with her hair, see if there's anything else inside the box. I want to take a look at these sunglasses, because the sunglasses are supposed to actually like open and close, which I think is so adorable. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get her out of the box and I will be right back. Okay, so there's extra stuff in this box. I'm gonna open her in stages. So this is what she looks like, the blonde one, in the box without the glare from the plastic, especially since all the plastic from that box was all yellow and everything. You couldn't really see her very well. But anyway, so here's a better look at the blonde Barbie in her box. Like I said, it's very similar to the brunette one, so it's not a huge difference, but here she is. Now, of course, she does have some yellowing on her chest, this plastic from around the early 90s. This is typical. This doll may have been in a spot where the sun would hit her, like if they had her on display on a shelf, and like it was just in the right spot where at some point throughout the day as the sun moves, the sun would go across, and that's probably what caused the yellowing on the box. Separately from that, the plastic for her chest discolored a little bit. It's not too bad. It looks worse on camera than it does in person, but there is a way to fix it a little bit, and I've never tried it before, but I might give that a try. I don't think I'm going to make a video about it necessarily, or if I do, I'll just do it like as a mention. I'm not going to do a tutorial, but if you use like the acne cream, I forgot what the active ingredient is, like benzoyl peroxide or something, or maybe that's not the right one, I don't know, but acne cream, if you use that, you put it on very liberally, put it on, cover the doll with saran wrap so that way the cream doesn't dry out, and then set her in the sun and let her, you know, you could use a UV light if you have one as well, but setting her in the sun will kind of activate the active ingredient in acne cream, and it kind of pulls out the other color, and it kind of bleaches it a little bit back to the original color. And how yellow her chest is, I might have to do it a couple times, which is why I don't really want to bother making a video. I just kind of want to do it if I do to kind of clean it up. Anyway, that's enough talking about that. Let me finish getting her out of the box really quick so we can take a look at everything else about her. Oh, and I love this. There's like twist ties everywhere. I don't have to cut things, so I don't need scissors if I didn't have any handy. I was so distracted by unboxing the Barbie, I forgot the whole reason I stopped to record the other thing. So these are the other things that came in the box. Now, obviously this is from 1993, so nothing in here, if there's like any warranties or anything, they're void at this point. So I guess there was a Barbie magazine called Barbie Bazaar that you could subscribe to. And then, oh, you know what? I don't know if Barbie still does this or not. If they do, I kind of want to do it. But basically, they have these things where you could register, or is this just like a, hold on, please complete the information below and return to us. For a while, Barbie would do this with their collector dolls, where you could register your doll, basically. And what's really cool is the fact that this is already addressed back to them, and I don't even know if this address is still valid anymore, but I think I'm going to do this. I am going to fill this out. I don't think, because my information would be on here, like my name and my address and some other information that you have to fill out and everything. So I think instead of just like putting a stamp here and mailing the card, I'm probably going to find an envelope that this will fit inside of, and then fill this out and then send it to this address. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to fill out this information and send it to Mattel and just see what happens. I think that would be really funny. Anyway, also in here you get like a little instruction manual. I guess she comes with a stand. I didn't find one, so I'm assuming it's inside this box. Let's see here. Is it? Yes. Perfect. There is a stand in here, but it's like a more modern stand, or more 90s version of a stand that we're used to. By the way, this is the box. These are all like the pictures. I love this vintage like 1950s fashion design. I really like this. I like the way that all of these look, and I would love to get my hands on some of these fashion packs. Let's be real, I'd like to get my hands on all these fashion packs. But anyway, it just kind of opens up, and then in here is the stand, which is 3 parts, just like a stand we're used to. It's got the base, the back part, and then there is a C-clip in there. So I'll put that together in a second. Oh, it looks like this was upside down. So this is what it looks like inside the box, and the Barbie goes in here. There's these 2 holes right here where her feet go through. Well, okay, I'm not going to put her in right this second. And then in the back there, there's these holes right there where I don't know if her arms are supposed to go through there or not. They might. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out and look it up. Okay, I just finished filming and I ran into a little bit of a problem. I'm probably going to put this clip a little earlier when I'm talking about the box or whatever. But I tried to put her in the box to display her, but she's too tall. Like, she could barely fit in here. It's gonna squish her ponytail. Was this how the original ones were? I mean, maybe, well, I do have her shoes on her, but the shoes are so thin, I don't know if that's actually what the issue is. That's so weird. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, so here she is. Oh my gosh. I took her out and I set her down. I haven't even had a chance to look at her yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, I left this in her hair on purpose. I hate that they did this. So they took some of her hair and they used the twist tie and hooked it around her hair to go through the back of the box. I love the fact that they didn't put those little plastic stays and poke it in the back of her head to attach her to the box, but I don't like that they did that because now, well, I guess it's not so bad actually. It looked worse when the hair was down right here because there's like this little piece. I thought the hair got pulled out because of the twist tie, but I guess it didn't. But it's just not as nice and tight of a ponytail as I'd like it to be. But anyway, it's fine. But anyway, I have an original Barbie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, so this is very interesting. Now, I don't have, obviously, this is the first time I've ever held one of these in my hands. I've never seen an older version of this Barbie before in person. I've never held any of these vintage dolls. I don't own any Silkstone dolls. I've never seen them. So I don't know how this compares to any of those. So unfortunately, I can't do a comparison in that way. However, I'll just tell you like my first impressions. So like, I think she's beautiful. There, that's my first impression. No, her hair is nice. What is this? Hold on. Her hair, this is an older hair fiber, I feel like. Well, then again, this came out in the 90s, so they might not have used the same hair that the original one had. Because I was say this almost feels like saran. I think they gave her saran hair. Is it saran? This is that weird hair that I can't tell if it's saran or nylon because it's somewhere in between. It's still good. It's not polypropylene, and that's all I care about. But I can't accurately tell you what this hair fiber is. If you know for sure for the 35th anniversary original Barbie reproduction, if you know for sure what hair they used on this doll, please let me know in the comments because I'm really curious and this is kind of stumping me. But anyway, so here she is. Okay, so look at her face. So her face has the original eyebrows that are a little bit more arched. They look a little bit more aggressive or judgy, which I love. She's got the side glance. It's really interesting because they didn't color in the iris on the original Barbie, so she just had white eyes, which I thought was really interesting. But this is, I mean, that's how the original Barbie was. I think she was supposed to have blue eyes, and in later releases, they did paint her eyes blue, which I kind of would have preferred, but I mean, this is fine. Like I said, it's a reproduction of the original, and it's just meant to have a representation of this classic Barbie in my collection. Her hair, it's a nice quality. I really like it. I know that the original Barbies had the perimeter of their hair rooted, and that was it because it was pulled back into a ponytail and they didn't want it to be too bulky. But other than that, she was kind of bald. This doll seems to, like, I'm looking through and hold on, it's hard to show you because the hair is in a ponytail, but her hair is rooted all over. So she has a full head of hair, which is nice. And then of course, like, you know, her hair is just rooted to be in the ponytail and then just separately has this like line of hair for the bangs or for the fringe. She has these really cute little earrings that are just like these little metal like jewelry studs that are poked into her ears with little rings hanging on them. So they're actual dangly earrings. I don't think I've ever actually seen actual dangly earrings on a Barbie. No, that's not true. I have seen some collector Barbies that had like dangly earrings, or, you know, ones that kind of moved or whatever. But this is really cute. This one, unfortunately, on her left ear looks like a little tarnished or something. I don't know if the vacuumized metal is coming off of it, or if that, I don't think it's like necessarily like rust or anything like that, but I'm not sure what causes that. But the one thing is the original Barbies, the vinyl that they used for the head would turn green from the earrings. So a lot of Barbie collectors that have original Barbies, like #1 Barbies, they would take the earrings out so it wouldn't stain the doll's ears and turn the plastic green. This doll looks fine, and she's like 30 years old at this point. So I think by this point, the green would have started to show up if that was the case for these dolls, and it's not happening. So I think we're okay. I think they might have used a different vinyl for the head than the original Barbies. Now, this feels like just a normal Barbie head. Like, it's squishy, like it doesn't, it feels like a vinyl head. Like, I don't know what the original Barbie was like, once again, but this feels super normal, what I'm used to when it comes to like, at least Barbies from the 90s. Her head does turn here. I guess let me go over the articulation real quick. So her head turns, her arms go around like this. They do not go out at all. They just spin around, and then her legs go up, like she can sit, and I guess go back that way if you want. And that's it. The legs do not go out or anything. She does not have a twist and turn waist. She has a super basic articulation, just a basic 5 points of articulation, basically like a fashionista, but kind of even less than a fashionista, because fashionistas can at least put their arms out to the side and their legs can go out to the side. This doll can sit down and put her arms up. That's it. That's what the original Barbie had. Super basic articulation. And it's fine for this doll because it's not like I'm going to be playing with her. She's literally just going to be in my collection displayed, you know, like whatever. She is wearing the black and white swimsuit, this iconic swimsuit. This particular one, the sewing is a little weird. It's a little bit wonky at the chest, but I mean, whatever, that's okay. Also, original Barbies all had a little tag, which was like the collector tag. Like you kept this on if you're a collector to show that it's an official Barbie and that it's genuine. Oh yeah, it says genuine Barbie by Mattel. The original Barbies had it. I don't know when they stopped doing that, because they used to do that for all Barbies. And I think that was because that was the trend that they would do for dolls back in the day. So my grandmother, which by the way, one of these days I'm going to go up to my grandma's house and I'm going to have her show her doll collection. We are going to make a video of that. So I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to do that, but at some point coming up here this summer, I want to do that. Now, I don't remember the name of the dolls that she collected. She has a few different collections of dolls, but the main doll collection that I think of that she has, I keep wanting to say they're Madame Alexander. They are not Madame Alexander, but they are like storybook dolls, and they're really cute, but they did the same thing. They had a little tag on their wrist, and they are worth a lot of money now if you have them in their original box, and if they have their tag on. Those are the things that collectors look for. And they're really cute. They're almost like baby dolls, and they're almost like porcelain dolls, but they're only this tall. They're really short. They're really small. So they are really pretty. So, but I know that there's a lot of dolls from like back in like I don't know, the early 1900s basically at this point, that used to do the tag thing, but I don't know when they technically stopped doing that. Obviously they did it for this reproduction because the original Barbie had it, and you know, they wanted to add that in to make it more of an authentic replication. Oh, I just noticed, look at this. So she has her nails painted, and it's the same color as her lipstick, so it actually matches. But anyway, so she has her nails painted on her hand, but she also has her toenails painted. That is so cute, and if I remember correctly, I believe the original Barbie had that. So I think that she did have her nails on her hands and toes painted, which is really cute. Now, this swimming costume, the swimsuit, did originally have clear elastic straps that went over the shoulders to help hold it up. Those have disintegrated long ago. There is still some residue here that is kind of dry and crackly. The parts that were dry already fell off of the doll as I took her out of the box, and the parts that are left over are sticky, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to like wash that off. But yeah, like I said, that's so funny. Like on camera, she looks so much more yellow, but in person, it's not as bad, which is good, I guess. Now I want to try on her cute little shoes. I want to show you these shoes. These are so cute. These little classic Barbie, you know, one strap shoes. Are these like, do they do the left and right thing? This is the right one. So look at that. Okay, hold on, let me zoom in. That is so cute. They are so stinking tiny. But this is why Barbie has the, you know, classic pointed toe shape, because these were the original shoes that Barbie had, and then they just kind of designed all the other shoes going forward around this foot mold. But they are so tiny, they're like smaller than the feet. I know that this was, that the original Barbie was designed off of the Build Lily doll, and the Build Lily doll was designed from the German comic strip that was drawn in this fashion with this stylized shape to her feet and everything. So that's why she is shaped this way, and her feet and her little shoes are so tiny. So I know that's the reason why, but it's so cute. There's just something very charming about this. Oh my gosh. And I think probably my favorite accessory that she has are these little sunglasses these little sunglasses, and they actually open and close. Now, these look like the plastic is just simply bent. There's not actually a hinge, unfortunately. So I have to be very careful with these, because if you bend it and unbend it too many times, the plastic can break. So I'm gonna be very, very careful, but I love that it's done in a clear blue plastic and that the frames are painted. I love that detail. That is good detail. But then the lenses are actually see-through, so you can see her eyes through it, kind of. Also, I have to do the thing. Anytime that I have sunglasses, hold on, wait, let me do it like this. I gotta try them on. There we go. Oh yeah, I want some of these for myself. These look so cool. All right, speaking of trying them on, I'm gonna put them on Barbie really quick. Oh my gosh, there she is. They look a little small for her, but that's okay. I mean, I think that they look cool, and I like that the accessory exists. I probably won't display her wearing them necessarily. They're a little flimsy, and like I said, I don't want them to break by being bent open like this, but they look so cute. That is so cool. I like that. I like that little detail. Now, this doll does not have the bend and snap legs. I don't remember if I said that already, but she has super basic articulation. When Barbie first came out, she did not have bend and snap knees. That didn't come out until sometime in, I want to say, the 70s maybe? Or maybe the late 60s. I know that there was one doll that they introduced that, and that was one of the selling points. Oh, she can bend at the knees. So that was kind of cool. But like the originals, she just had this very, very poised 1950s pose. I would love to get a different outfit for this doll. A dress like this one, probably. This might be one of my favorites, but I think there was also one that was that same shape, but it was floral, which I do not see on the box here. This would be kind of cool to have the ballerina outfit. But I like these flare dresses, especially for Barbie, because it's that 1950s style, the late 50s. I would love to have a dress like this for this Barbie to put her in. I think that would be so pretty, and I would love to display her in a dress like that. So either that blue and white striped one, or if I can find a nice floral one or something, I don't know, something in, cool tones or fun tones, something that looks spring inspired maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find some fashion packs. I'm just afraid how expensive they're gonna be online, getting like classic Barbie fashion packs. But she has slightly different proportions than other Barbies do, which is why I'd have to look for an older one, or one that's specifically made for the original Barbie. But anyway, that is going to be it for today. I'm so happy to have not only one but two of the classic vintage original Barbies in my collection now. They are reproductions, obviously, for the 35th anniversary. I'm just gonna call them their classic, but they're original Barbies. So, and you know what I mean at this point. But anyway, I love these so much. I'm so happy to have these, and both of these were gifts from subscribers. Thank you so much to both of you who sent these to me. You know who you are. But I'm going to get going for right now. Let me know what you think of these dolls down in the comment section down below. I don't know, I'm using this box to point. But anyway, yeah, so that's gonna be it from me. Let me know what you think of this girl down in the comment section down below. And I hope I see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.